Good morning, guys. Just a short update. I was away and traveling from last weekend, so although I watched the charts, I didn't do much. Okay, so maybe just for some educational purposes, I took this trade yesterday, sometime yesterday. Where was this? Yesterday morning, yeah. So I got into the trade there, and then yeah, I wasn't happy with this. It seemed like it didn't want to pick up volume on the way up, so I thought that weekly level was a really strong resistance, and just taking out this low here, maybe to pick up some liquidity. And I had my stop loss. I've recently been stopped out because I'm too fearful, and I make my stop loss too shallow. So then I decided to make it a bit bigger. Okay, this Fibonacci wasn't, well, this Fibonacci was in play, so I thought it could come down to this, cut through this Fibonacci level, and maybe just give it some space, if it overshoots a bit. Yeah, and I had that low there as well, so wasn't sure if it's going to go that low. But anyway, so I wasn't sure when it started moving up here. I thought, okay, now's the chance. Sorry, so I moved my stop loss to entry. My first, this was obviously the idea for the trade, but that wasn't my first take profit. That was my first take profit just there before the VWAP coming down there. So I should have taken profit there and then moved my stop loss to entry. That's normally my strategy. But then I got scared and I moved my stop loss to entry and I got stopped out, of which would have been a winning trade. Just my first TP1 would have been taken, and then it would have come down. So I might have put in my second, but I don't doubt I would have put my second take profit there that close. It would have been up there somewhere. Anyway, that was my first, or that was yesterday's trade. So, well, yesterday's morning's trade, and then last night, or yesterday afternoon, let me just hide that one. I saw it coming down here, and then I saw this Fibonacci come into play, and I realized, well, we haven't touched that Fibonacci yet, so that's probably what's going to happen. So, and I was around here, and I saw, okay, no, I saw that week, and then a smaller week, and I said, no, that's it, it's turned. That was the swing failure. Now it's slightly lower than that low there, and I got into the trade, obviously slightly early. But then I used this 786 of the Fibonacci because I saw the last few weeks that sometimes if Bitcoin retraces quite hard, it misses the golden pocket and it goes to the 786. Anyway, so this was quite agonizing last night. I took that trade just before I went out to play squash. Played squash, came back, and it was still here. And I decided to something I learned this week with the previous trade I took is I saw it going into the night, and then I didn't set it an alert. So for my TP1, so I had my take profit one there, and so I set the alert for myself. So if I wake up, or if it hits take profit one, to wake me up so that I can move my stop loss to my entry. And lo and behold, it happened at 3, yeah, I think at 3:30 or 3:50 this morning. My alarm went off, so I woke up and I moved my stop loss to entry, which I wouldn't have been stopped out because obviously the trade is turning out quite well. And now early this morning, yeah, at about 5 o'clock, I did my second take profit. So I divided my position into four. So that was 25%. That was 25%. Aiming for that, I think I'll let the last 25% run, but obviously there is the target for the trade. I'm already on around, and I took 5x leverage. So at 5x leverage, I think I'm at about 7 point. I can just look at my trade on the other screen. I'm at about 7.2%. Yeah, well, just below 7%. I was at 7.4% there. So it's turning out to be quite a nice trade. So that's it. I'm gonna get going with my technical analysis for the day, and I'm a little bit more relaxed today because I've got a trade open. But if another one presents itself, I've got another trading account, so I'll definitely jump in. Right, that's it. Cheers.